Hello, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to Tuesday, and also welcome to the meditation live stream. This channel is about meditation practice that involves the multidimensional self. Your self is comprised of component parts that overlap and integrate and form reality. And when we work with awareness, we can develop our aspects of ourself and have a greater understanding of the present moment with which to make choices from, and those choices are enhanced by more accurate information. And because of the way things are, often we need to learn how to, life didn't come with an instruction manual, so we need to have like a foundation to build our life from and to choose differently, because maybe we've begun to see that the choices that we make are ones that maybe are not working for us or for others, and we need to see things from a new lens, from a new perspective. So that being said, I like to do a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice and work on those dimensions. And today we'll go for about half an hour. And I feel motivated to talk a little bit about the way in which ownership works in our life. And I think we hear a lot of the phrase accountability in culture currently. We would like our leaders to be accountable. We would like there to be accountability for people that make lots of money, so the very wealthy. We would like accountability for people that have, an ideology that's completely different from our own. We would like them to be held accountable. And there's I think, a psychological component to accountability that involves projection. And if we understand projection, we understand how we can change accountability to something that we can manage. And I like this idea of ownership, and ownership in terms of positivity, like we become the kind of container with the capacity with which to own our own experiences. Our experiences, we own them because they are contained within our being, not because we are tyrannically grabbing and taking. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ability, the capacity with which to hold our experiences. And when we hold them, then they begin to digest and integrate into our life. And projection is the opposite. We see things out there in the world or in others that we want people to be, for them to own. And it's my understanding that if more of us act in this other way, where we own our own experiences, this kind of resonance has a ripple effect, and it has a great influence on ourselves, our relationships, our work teams, and it has an impact of reclaiming the shares of material for growth and development that is highly needed in our culture right now. So, that being said, it's a powerful statement. I'm going to read from the Tao, and I've been reading from the Tao Te Ching. This is a translation by Damo Mitchell, and I'm using the stanzas of the Tao to help set the divine mood. Today we are on number 80, Small Country. Let the country be small, and the people few. Though there be tools that could multiply their work 100-fold, the people do not use them. Let them value their lives and not wander far from home. Though there be boats and carriages, they have no need to ride them. Though there be armor and weapons, they do not marshal them for war. Let them return to the simplicity of tying knots and cords rather than clever writing. Let their food be sweet, their clothing beautiful, their homes secure, their customs joyful. Though neighboring states may be within sight, and the crowing of birds and barking of dogs may be heard across the border, the people grow old and die without having gone there. So let us begin now with practice, gently closing your eyes and tuning inside, gently placing your attention on your body, your physical body. And we'll begin with some charging up of the breath. Deep in-breath through the nose and then out through the mouth. Both your belly and your chest to expand and contract. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down to your pelvic floor and to your legs and feet. Good. We'll do 3 more. Great. And allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. Gently placing your attention on your body sensations. You can feel your body's temperature, tingling, pulsing sense of aliveness. And you can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, your connection with the planet. Good, and you can feel now the practice of feeling and softening. In breath, feeling your body. Out breath, softening, melting down through your body and into the earth like warm, melting honey. And everywhere that the honey touches is cleansed, healed, purified, and made whole as it travels down through your body, melting into the earth, where the earth receives that honey and takes the energy, transforms it, and recycles it. Feeling and softening is a great technique. It can be used when in times of stress or overwhelm. Great at the beginning of meditation and then right before bed to sleep. And bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart space, the center of your chest, placing your hand over your heart. And then the in-breath, feeling your heart, and then the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. And coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is present for you right now in your emotional landscape. And it is very good to learn to feel things in a shared space, as it's part of proper emotional hygiene. We're not meant to feel things alone. And so without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space, You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Or you could be feeling numb, also a valid emotional experience. And just allowing yourself to feel a little bit. Very good. And bringing your attention up now to your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and then softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows, or the top of your head, your crown, whatever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And just learning to practice remaining uninvolved with your thoughts, allowing them to come and go. And if you notice you get pulled into a thought, you come back to feeling your head or your body for grounding, anchoring. Very good. And now we'll spend a little time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing the work we did to remain present and and not evaporate. And we'll spend a little time in the relational space with our eyes open. Every relationship has an inside and an outside. We could practice learning to distinguish between the two. On the in-breath, you can feel around you, the space around you. And then on the out-breath, the space inside you. And just practice noticing the difference. And if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice of love, compassion, and gratitude. You can pick one or two or do all three. It's up to you. And so on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you. And then on out-breath, love, compassion, and gratitude toward yourself. And just practice sending and then receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. good. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet and allow you to do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and healing, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Yes, thank you so much for spending time with me today and working on the work with a capital W. Yes, I'll be back again tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.